Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, you've probably heard through the years I've talked a few times about my good friend in Canton. His name is Bill Losey. We call him Wild Bill Losey. And we went over the other night to Bill's house, and I wanted to spend some time with his kids. And he has a pond out there in his backyard, and it's an unbelievable pond. It's where we've held kids' fishing days because it's a safe place to go, and there's largemouth and smallmouth bass in there, and catfish and bullheads and perch, and lots of other animals that live along the side, so it makes it interesting. But that isn't my story. When I got over there the other night, Bill said to me, he said, "Have you ever seen a silver fox?" And I said, No, I don't even know if I guess I've heard of silver fox in my life. He said, "Well, we had a silver fox out in our yard." And he said, we videoed it. And I'm thinking, okay, this is probably a red fox that maybe was getting old or something. And then he showed me the video. And it was out in their yard, and it was the most astounding looking animal. It was gorgeous. It was healthy looking, and it was silver. It wasn't gray. This was a silver fox. And Bill had called a game warden, Brett. And Brett is a friend of mine as well. And Brett said, in my whole life in New York State, being a game warden, I've never seen a silver fox. And I didn't know that there were populations of them here. But in looking at the picture, that fox was right in the middle of his lawn. It was so clear, and it was looking back at them, and them being Bill and his family as they recorded this, and it was making this growling, hissing sound. It's a sound, I guess, that fox make. I just never recognized the sound as coming from a fox. And it was defying them. This is right in the middle of the day on a sunny day, and this beautiful, beautiful silver fox is, I guess I could say, barking at them. But it wasn't, normally fox aren't that aggressive. And they normally aren't seen during the day. They're nocturnal most of the time. And yet here it was, and it was almost like challenging them. You don't come near me. I own this yard. This is me. Amazing video. But more than that, it's amazing the animals that live around us, and we wouldn't even know. And I've tried to research, and I haven't found where it says that a silver fox can exist in New York. Can't, with a T. However, this doesn't seem to be the area that they are. And yet, there can't just be the one. There's got to be more. There had to be a family of them. There's got to be some kind of lineage here. But I got to tell you, it's one of the most amazing things I've seen. And I can only tell you, it's one of the most beautiful animals I've looked at. So keep your eyes open. Maybe you too can see. And I'm not being as sarcastic as it might sound. But a lot of times we don't really take the time to look at all the things that are around us, the birds and the animals. And there's a lot living right here, even in the towns. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.